Guys, okay, so while I'm drinking my coffee, because I need my coffee, I just wanted to talk with you guys. So those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Sophie. I'm 31, I'm single, I'm on the blue plan, but I include all plans points, so stick around. And I took a week break from YouTube. And honestly, I don't want to have like a pity party for myself. I just want to fill you guys in on as to why. For those of you who haven't been following me consistently or like watching every single video, I'm sure you've missed a bunch of things that have happened in my life, which is totally fine. You know, you just kind of jump around video to video. But just to fill you in, right before quarantine happened, my best friend's dad passed away. And I grew up with him, so I knew him really well. He was in a lot of my upbringing of junior high, high school. I loved him a lot, and so that was a lot. And then obviously to see your best friend going through that is a lot. So that happened like literally the week before quarantine. And then quarantine hit, and obviously we all have been having emotions during quarantine, you know, like up, down, sideways. You don't even know what's going on. So that was happening, obviously, for all of us. Well, then on top of that, a couple months into quarantine, my sweet Aunt Mary, who I'm very close with, my family is very, very, very close, passed away suddenly and very unexpectedly. And so I was going through those emotions. And then my great uncle Shelby passed away, which I don't get to see him a ton, and he was older, but I loved him a lot. He was a wonderful guy, and he passed away too. But I feel like I just mentally was in this weird space and I just couldn't get out of it. And I honestly think I was very depressed, you know, and I still feel a little depressed, obviously, but it just got to the point where everything seems so hard. And, you know, I do have a full-time job and I sell makeup on the side as well. And I have YouTube. So it just became a lot, you know. I also just wanted to say, you know, I want everyone who comes to my channel to know that I accept and love everyone, no matter the color of their skin. I judge people on their actions, and I judge people on the way that they treat others. And if you have my back, I've got yours, you know. And I am one of those people, I can't sit back and allow anyone to be mistreated, any animal, human, for whatever, any reason. I just want you to know that I love you no matter what you look like. I have friends of all shapes, sizes, and colors. I will stand up for anyone who is being mistreated, regardless of what they look like, their past. I don't stand for that. So I hope you guys know from who I am on this channel that I love everyone, and I just want you to file like you are respected, loved, and cared for, and you are here. And I love all of you, and I hope you're all doing okay. I just hope that everything happened for a reason, and I hope that change does happen. And I just want to tell you guys, I love you. I'm sorry I'm talking a lot. I just wanted to make sure to touch on it a little bit and tell you I love you guys so much. Everyone is welcome here. No one messes with my hot tots. I'll tell you that much. But let's have a great day. My friend said he wanted to go hiking today, so maybe we'll go hiking. If we do, I'll obviously show you. But I ate my waffles. I was so hungry this morning. I'm having my coffee. But anyways, let's get on with the day. I love you guys. I miss you guys so, so much. I'm so happy to be back. And I didn't realize how much like joy you guys bring to my life. Like I always knew it, but this past week I was just like, I miss them. Ugh. So let's get into the video and let's get on with our day. We're gonna have a great day. I love ya. .5 miles. We made it. Oh. So I got the wedge salad with a side of chicken and a side of shrimp. Looks so good. And then Caitlin got a salmon sandwich and a tomato cucumber salad, which looks really good too. Yum! I only used a tiny bit of this dressing and it made all of this taste amazing. So I'm only gonna put like 1 or 2 points, probably just 1 for ranch amount. So good. And of course the DC cola. Oliver and I are relaxing now. He's had such a stressful day of laying around. I'm literally already thinking about what I want for dinner. I actually bought tilapia, you guys, so I'm gonna try to make that in the air fryer. It's like pre-seasoned tilapia. So maybe I'll make that tonight. Maybe with some little mashed taters. Ooh. Yeah, this is sad. I just ate lunch and I'm already thinking about dinner. Surprise. Okay, so I kind of want like a little dessert for after lunch. Ugh. Oh, Ollie does too. So I bought this container of grapes the other day. Let me see if they're still good. Some of them probably aren't. I think I'm just gonna keep this container like this. Put 7 grams of Hershey Light syrup, which if you're new to my channel, everyone else knows. If they're not, they're probably like, I'm overhearing you say this. But Hershey Light syrup, you can do 7 grams for 0 points, and it's a decent amount. So I'm gonna put some of that on here, I think, and some 0 point fat-free Ready Whip. A certain amount of this is 0 points. Once you get past a certain amount, it's a point, but I always just count it as 0 because I just do a little whip about once or twice a day. Today's gonna be actually a lot higher in Ready Whip because I had waffles, but whatever, I count it as 0. So here's my 0 point snack. There's a little chocolate under there and just a little bit of Ready Whip. And then I need to make sure to drink my whole water today. Okay, so I'm not having dinner just yet. That'll be next, but I wanted to make my little concoction. Okay, originally this is how you make this peanut butter pie that my grandma used to make, and I'm trying to make like a thinner, like leaner version. I know I could use PB2, but I don't have any, so I'll tell you what is originally in it, and then you guys can tell me like ideas of how to make it even less points, but I figured out a way to make it 6 points a piece for 8 pieces of the pie, which isn't bad, right? 1 crust, and this is from Kroger. It's a graham cracker crust from Kroger. A full crust is 34 points, but I divide it into 8. Then you take a big vanilla, sugar-free, fat-free vanilla pudding, and I use water with it. So instead of 3 cups of cold milk, I make 3 cups of water instead. So I have that in here and I need to mix that up. But you take that, and then originally you have obviously regular vanilla pudding, and then my grandma would take peanut butter and put powdered sugar in it, and we would crumble up. It makes the peanut butter in little like crumbles, and we put that all on the bottom. Then you put the pudding, then on top of the pudding, once it sets, you put Cool Whip, and then you put more crumbles on the top. It is so good. But to make it a lighter version, I'm going to take Jif Whip, take a couple tablespoons of this, place it on the bottom here, then put the pudding in there, let it set, and then just for each serving that I cut, I'm gonna use my fat-free Ready Whip just right on top so it's fresh, or else it'll all melt in, you know? And then I put some Nutter Butters on it. So in the recipe for 6 pieces, or for 6 points a piece for 8 pieces, I use just 11 Nutter Butters. So technically you can do whatever you want. I just thought that would be like a good crumble on the top instead. So I'm gonna put 11 crumbled up Nutter Butters on the top, or you can obviously just like take 2 and put that in there, or do whatever you wanna do. But yeah, so that's how I'm improvising. Obviously there's probably a lot more ways you can make it a lot lower point. You could also make it into little cupcakes. I'm sure you could make like a ton more for like smaller point mini cupcakes, which maybe I'll do one day. I was debating like crumbling this up and just like making all these mini cupcakes and sitting them in the refrigerator, but whatever. I usually have a good amount of points at the end of the night for dessert, because you guys know I love dessert. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so with my handy dandy mixer, woo! I know this isn't ideal, but woo! So that's that. I'm gonna set this in the fridge in the meantime really quick. Also put 7 grams of chocolate syrup in here, but whatever. So then I'm gonna turn this on, and I did 2 1/3 tablespoons of this. So I was just thinking I could just do this to make it peanut buttery and put this at the bottom. All right, 24 plus 8. So I can only do 32 grams. Math wasn't my strong suit. So there's 32 grams. So maybe I'll just do a little bit on the outer edges. Okay. Just do a little outer edge. PB. Okay, so there's the full serving of that. Then you put the gel or the pudding inside, and then it sits. Yeah. So I put that in there, and then you sit this in the refrigerator for a long time until it sets. Well, until after dinner, it should be okay. Then for each piece you eat, you put Ready Whip and then some Nutter Butters on it in this new way that I'm making it. So I'll set this. Ooh! Oh no. Of course, Oliver. Ollie says, hi, we missed you guys. Okay, so we're gonna wait for it to set, and then I'll do the rest. Yum. Okay, so for dinner, I am having this pan-seared, it's garlic and herb tilapia. Now, usually tilapia is 0 points. I am horrible at seasoning tilapia, at thinking that what I do is good enough. So I got these already pan-seared ones that I'm gonna throw into the air fryer. So these are 5 points a piece because of the way they season them, which is totally fine with me. Let me check. So one of these is 5 points. We only have 7 points left for dinner. So I'm doing one of these for 5 points. And then I am doing, I think, what is it? 1/2 cup of these Idahoan mashed potatoes. And I already pre-measured that out and put that in here. I just use water. So I put water in them, saturate them, put them in the microwave, and when they come out, I just put spray butter on them. Some people need more than that. I don't. I just put salt and pepper, spray butter, and some garlic powder in there, and I love them. So I'm going to have this, and then I'm going to make like a mixture of like, get a little bit of corn, a little bit of green beans for like my veggie. I would love to have asparagus, but I don't have any right now, or Brussels sprouts, but of course I don't have any of those. So this is what we're working with. It's what we're working with. Oh, Oliver's like over here like falling asleep. Sorry, do I bore you? So let's put this stuff in the air fryer. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and repackage that up for tomorrow, and I placed one in here. Again, I always just have it on 350, and then I just throw it to whatever, usually around 14-15 minutes, and I just check on it. I also went ahead, and microwaved my mashed potatoes. I'm gonna add salt and pepper and a little bit of my 0 point spray butter, which I'll show you. And then I'm gonna heat up a little corn and a little green beans. This is my 0 point movie theater spray butter. I'm just going to spray a little bit on there and call it a day. Added my salt and pepper and my corn and green beans, and just waiting for that tilapia. So let's check on it. I mean, I don't know when it's done, but we'll just wait a little while longer. It's only been like 4 minutes. Now, while we're waiting for the tilapia, let's go ahead and get us some Coke Zero, shall we? I still have a little bit of water left to drink, so I gotta drink that too. It is 7:12, by the way. I didn't say the time. I always like to know the time. I don't know why when I'm watching videos. I like to know like what time people are doing things. Comment down below if you like to know what time it is. Is that just me? Of course, I need a straw. Delish. Okay, here is the finished product. It looks great. I ended up putting the tilapia in for about 10 minutes, I would say. I just waited till these edges, see how the edges are like brown? I waited until the edges were brown and then I took it out. It looks so delicious and nutritious. Since I've never had this before, I'm definitely gonna try it with you guys. Little mashed tater. Yum, this is seasoned so well. That's the thing is I feel like I'm not good at seasoning fish really. So if you have like good seasonings for fish, let me know. I just don't really make fish ever, you know. I would love to make it more. Give Ollie a piece. But let me know down below if you have a better way of seasoning fish. Because I would love for it to not be 5 points, but I just thought it was smarter for me to do it this way. Tastes great with mashed potatoes. All right, I'm gonna finish eating this and then it's dessert time. I love how Oliver's being picky. He's like hitting it, smelling it, and then he's like, and then he eats it. Please. Okay guys, it's definitely not set yet, especially because I used water. It takes a lot longer and I totally forgot. Luckily, tomorrow I am actually videotaping Thursdays, what I eat in a day. So I'll let you know on Thursdays how that pie is, and I'll try it in front of you on Thursday's video. I mashed up, what I'm gonna do is, since I'm putting the Cool Whip or the Ready Whip, the fat-free Ready Whip, individually on each piece and not over the whole pie, I just mashed up 11 of these Nutter Butters, which is what I added into those points, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on each time I have a piece of pie, so that if in my last piece of pie I'm out of these, then I just don't get Nutter Butters for the top of that piece, and I'll call it a wash. So yeah, I did that. So instead, because we have 6 points left for dessert, I am going to do the Enlightened Marshmallow Peanut Butter. Half a cup is 3 points, which if you are new to Weight Watchers, Enlightened is the best ice cream in my opinion. Holy smokes. And it's such good points. You get a good amount and it tastes very like real. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You can see that peanut butter swirl in there, girl. Boy, whoever's watching. Holy smokes. So 68 grams is half a cup. I'm going to do half a cup of this. And then 6 of these Nutter Butters is 3 points. So these are mini Nutter Butters, and I'm gonna count out 6. They're just about this big, like about the size of a nickel, I'd say. And I'm gonna count out 6 and like break them all in half and put them on top of my ice cream. Also, I'm using this really small bowl. It helps so that I feel like I'm eating a lot. And you guys know, of course on top, I'm going to add some fat-free Ready Whip. So, I mean, I used a lot of this today. That's usually not so much. I use it on my coffee and then usually one time during the day. Today was a little bit of an extra day, but still counting it as 0. I'm going to add just a little bit of sprinkles because you know me, I need sprinkles. I'm going to add also a maraschino cherry. Yum. 1 maraschino cherry is 0 points. And heck, why not? I'll add some Hershey Light syrup. Again, 7 grams is 0 points. So, okay. So I turn this on. 68 grams is half a cup. So I'm gonna wait till it zeroes out, and then I'm gonna wait till it says -68. You wanna like leave it sitting out so it gets nice and fluffy and like easy to use, easy to spoon out. 68. So not a ton, but enough, because you could do a full cup, but instead I wanted to do this with, remember I get 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I just break those up. Well, first, actually, let's make this aesthetic. 7 grams of Hershey Light syrup, 0 points. So 0 grams right now. This is only 5 grams, but I don't think I need more than that. So I did 5 grams instead. I'm gonna do some Ready Whip. Of course, Oliver gets some. Now, breaking up little cute Nutter Butters. Okay. Then of course I just do a little dollop of sprinkles because it makes everything cuter. And then 1 maraschino cherry. Oh, it's so cute. And there you go. Look how adorable. Yup. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Combination. Out of this world. I did want to end this vlog out with a poem that I saw my friend post, and I thought that it was really fitting for what's going on right now, and I really liked it a lot. Sorry if I end up crying. It just makes me emotional. So it's called No Difference, and it says, small as a peanut, big as a giant, we're all the same size when we turn off the light. Rich as a sultan, poor as a mite, we're all worth the same when we turn off the light. Red, black, or orange, yellow, or white, we all look the same when we turn off the light. So maybe the way to make everything right is for God to just reach out and turn off the light. That concludes today's vlog. I love you guys so, so much, and I'm here for you if you need me. Yeah, I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.